This is the show, the boys, and this is Homelander, and he's bloody magnificent. Played by Anthony Starr, Homelander is the greatest superhero on Earth, but from our perspective, he's the greatest supervillain on Earth.
Well, I can't walk him on the Today Show like that.
No, that's true. I got excited. I'm sorry. Let's hear it for my boy A-Train. All right. You fucking cocksuckers.
Homelander is without a doubt the highlight of the boys show, and as our protagonist group of Fury and them lot at times becomes slightly repetitive and stuck in the same sort of pattern, Homelander's story and arc just keep spiraling down towards a complete chaos and destruction. And this is amazing. But like for real though, season 1 Starlight is so damn hot, bro. Huh? What? In the start of season 1, the Seven is a very organized group at the peak of their powers, and it's all led by our good friend Homelander. In his corner is Madeline Stillwell, who is his day-to-day and part of his every move. She's one of the few people he trusts, but the Seven begin to crumble. Lamplighter is replaced with Starlight, Translucent is killed, and A-Train is addicted to the superhero drug Compound V. The boys all have their own reason to hate the Seven, and with the help of Starlight, they discover Compound V and how Vought has been injecting kids with the compound. It is soon revealed to the Soups and later to the rest of the world, causing massive chaos. This causes stock prices to fall and a lot of changes inside of Vought. Structure around Homelander is crumbling, and we figure out that Homelander is actually an unpredictable maniac. The most famous superhero in the world is not even a good person, and despite all his good actions, they are not motivated by good intention. But the love and validation he gets from the fans, which is the thing he most desperately seeks in the world. See, Homelander was raised and basically made in a lab and raised without a mom and dad, so he's quite sketchy. He was created to become the most powerful superhero ever. This is different from the rest of the Seven. They were all raised around in families and casted into the Seven as adults. And despite many of their questionable decisions, they're not maniacs like Homelander, but rather they lost their hero mindsets after joining Vought and realizing that it's just all about selling merchandise, and every interview and interaction is scripted and crafted to sell the most toys and get the most clicks on social media. The other members of the Seven are not perfect people either, but they all joined just like Starlight was in the start. They all had good intention, but they just stopped caring because it was all about the money and merchandise and selling toys. Homelander is by far the most powerful and unpredictable in the group. He's the leader and basically superior at any aspect. This is what makes him so damn scary, that he can and will destroy anyone if it suits him.
No, man. No, you stay back. All of you, stay back. You stay the fuck back or I'll laser you, goddammit. I'll laser
Every single scene he's in where somebody's going against him or shows him any sort of disrespect or contradicting viewpoint, we feel this immense suspense and anxiety that he will kill them right on the spot. Examples are Madeline, who was the closest person to him at that point, laser their brains out just like that. The plane crashing down, not even bothering to help because it doesn't help him. I'd like to see somebody make a list of Homelander's kills of superheroes or civilians. It'd probably be quite crazy. Any rescue or kill comes down to how it affects the people who are his fans. It doesn't matter if it's moral or immoral. He will just never do anything that brings down his PR score or make him look bad. Because what Homelander seeks more than anything in the world is love, and you could say he has a severe case of mommy issues. See, he wants the love from people and the peers around him, but he isn't really human, and he doesn't really see himself equal to anyone. Therefore, he can't really have true friends, as he doesn't see them as equals, which means that the only relationships he can have are fans or boss to worker relationships. This is even just regular soups, and he just is at a different level, which he can't look past. His mommy issues, though, they're more related to his childhood, as he was made in a lab. The only people he would ever truly see as equals that he would be respecting and treating well is his son Ryan and his father Soldier Boy. Both just like him from his blood. This sounds a little like a Nazi racist to me. Of course, there was Stormfront, but it's not the same at all, and it's definitely like thinking about when he does nice things to her, and he regretted with the flowers and sorts. And this part of him only gets worse throughout the series. Every time these people had lied or used him, just as Madeline lied to him or Stormfront used him, it just brings him more and more in the direction of a god, the dark side mindset. Anyways, on to the acting. Anthony Starr did a fucking brilliant job with Homelander. His body language, and more specifically his face acting, just enhances the character tenfold. The aura and intensity he creates, coupled with his insane power, makes him incredibly scary. The way he scrambles around his face just for a moment before he gains control again, you just see the pure rage inside of him. Or the way he expresses his sadness and pain, bringing up the upper lip just like a little kid. Or even his horny face when he drinks that milk. It's just, it's all great. It really is. This is probably the most iconic part of the character, and even just his hand clenching is so damn incredible. In the inner dialogue scene in the end of season 3, Anthony Starr gets a stunning chance to show off his face acting. You literally see his inner battle between the human side and the dark side of him.
To me, like a little part of you that still yearns for approval and love and a mommy and a daddy and a boo-boo-boo.
Here there's such a strong performance of anger on the one side and sadness on the other side. Two sides of his personality which are completely different and pulls him both ways. Makes him a very conflicting character. These conflicting values, they makes it so that he never reaches one fully and he never satisfied where he is, and he never actually is happy. So this part of his character and these two values that pulls him both ways makes it so that he never reaches a pinnacle or successful level of either godness or human. And this just leaves him unhappy most times because he doesn't satisfy any of his values. Hope that makes sense, but anyways, he's never satisfied because he's never cold enough, or he's never happy and human and loved enough to be happy. So to sum up this character, the reason why it works so well is firstly because it's of course super interesting and has some very conflicting and interesting morals and values, but we really just understand him as a villain. Like we get why he does stuff. We don't support it, very importantly, and we don't think it's the right thing to do, but we do get it, and we do understand where he's coming from. And of course we get like he didn't have a family, so he's kind of wonky. He has mommy issues and he doesn't really care about anybody because there's nobody close to him. that he really loves or reminds him of himself or is just like him. He has no family. That's why he tries so hard to get Ryan on his side, because he's the only guy that's reminded him, and the same with Soldier Boy. So yeah, we just understand him, and it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with Homelander and Ryan next season. In the last scene of season 3, it appeared that he finally had a little grin on his face and perhaps is starting to like the power and fame. It was surprising though that more didn't happen in the last fight in season 3, and one thing I need to get off my chest is if Frenchie and Kimiko dies, I'm actually going to cry, because the relationship is so precious and special. And these episodes in the end of season 3, bro, they had me fucked up, which is I was so certain that one of them was going to die. But yeah, please just move to Marseille, bro. Like, when Kimiko was hit by the blaster, lost her powers, nearly died, and the little Nina stuff, I thought it was game over, bro. So yeah, just go to Marseille, fam.